How's it going, YouTube? Broke Boy Tactical here, and hope that everybody's having a great day. So, I have a little tray of knives right here, and I want to discuss them because I was going through my knife collection the other day, and I realized I had the makings of a great beginner's guide to a knife collection video. These knives can be found at Walmart, Ace Hardware, pawn shops, everywhere. I mean, they are all under $100. There's one that's arguably overpriced and is pushing $100, but I mean, this entire collection right here, 5 knives, you can get for about $350. And that's really not all that bad. There are knives that cost more than that. And I'm just going to say right off the bat, this is not going to be anything that anybody in the enthusiasts, pocket jewelry collectors category of the EDC world, you guys aren't probably going to appreciate anything here very much. But I think you will find it hard-pressed to argue that these are bad options. Like I said, these are readily available. You don't have to go online for them. And they're all budget-friendly. And they're really good knives. So let's go ahead and jump into this. And I will go ahead and get the more expensive, arguably overpriced knife out of the way. It is the Gerber Strong Arm. Okay, I know a lot of people are like, Gerber, bleh. Look, I think this is a perfectly fine knife. Look, this is 90 bucks. All right, and yes, you can pick these up at Ace Hardware. You can pick these up at Walmart. You can find these at pawn shops. You can. In my opinion, yeah, it's 420 HC steel. It's done very well, but it's still 420 HC. It is. They could be using better stuff and still bringing us this knife at the same price point. They could be. But it is USA made. It is a well-made tool. And I do like the fact that this is going to be a good beginner's jack-of-all-trade knife because you are not going to be scared to use it. It's really nothing to look at. It's nothing special. It's not made out of a crazy, rare, exotic steel that you're going to be hard-pressed to find again. You're going to be able to learn how to sharpen on this knife. It's a very simple profile, very simple grind. It's just... I think this would be a great beginner's knife to learn how to sharpen on, especially a fixed blade. It's a very good tool. It's just really a jack of all trades. You can baton with this, you can slice with this, you can do tasks with this, like feather sticking, cutting up veggies or meat for a meal. You've got a little pommel back here, like a strike, like, you know, whatever you want to call that, non-lethal for a tactical option. This would make a decent tactical blade in a horrible situation, but you know, I mean, it really could be. This is really what we would call a jack of all trades knife. It really is. I would put the Cold Steel SRK on here, but I am not a fan of SK5 steel. I like 420 HC a lot better. SK5 is a lot tougher than 420, but 420 is plenty tough, and SK5 is just, it's too soft for me. Yeah, it's not going to break, but I have done some significant damage to the budget version of the SRK, so it just didn't make this list, and I don't really like the handle on the SRK over this one, to be honest with you. It's half the price of this knife, though, so if you really do want the SK5 version of the SRK, go ahead and replace the Gerber Strong Arm with that, because you can also pick those up at your local Ace Hardware. You can, okay? As long as they have a sporting goods section. Alright, so the Gerber Strong Arm is going to cost you about like 90 bucks. Like I said, USA made, 420 HC. Has arguably, though, one of the best sheaths out of the box of really any knife fixed blade I've ever had. Fully ambidextrous. It's got really good retention. It's just really good. I like it. It comes with a molly. It's not on this. I don't use the molly. I just use the standard little belt loop here and I just let it dangle. But it comes with a really nice molly system. You can attach it to your pack. You can wear it horizontally. You can wear it vertically. You can, like I said, attach this to your pack. It's a really good knife. I like it, and it's a good fixed blade. You're not going to be scared to use it, and it definitely will get the job done. It's a good tool. It's got a good warranty too. Gerber's not really a bad company. They're not. They do take care of their customers that buy their stuff. All right, next up, Victorinox. Little Swiss Army knife. You can find these in all sorts of configurations. This is the Tinker. You can find these, again, at Ace Hardware, Walmart, pawn shops. You can find these at pawn shops for like $5. Yeah, just be careful at pawn shops because these do, you know, they tend to sit in the cabinets for a while. People think they're beat up, and generally they're not. But, you know, it's just a Swiss Army knife, man. You can pick these up for like $20. Brand new. I think I picked this one up for like $29.99 at Ace Hardware. It's got the little screwdriver set. It's got the reamer, all toothpick, tweezers, pocket knife, smaller pocket knife, screwdriver, can opener, setup. Just your typical affair. It's just your typical affair. Standard flathead, smaller flathead slash kind of a Phillips setup in here. It's just a really nice little Swiss Army knife. Again, true sharp, about the same level as 420 HC. Victorinox does a good job with it. Super stainless. very stainless. This stuff does, you know, really hold up. And yeah, this is plastic, but you can, on the rare occasion, I have seen them. This is an exclusive, but I have seen a silver and red Cadet at an Ace Hardware before, the A-Locks version. So you can, in my experience, find these in the sporting goods sections at your local Ace Hardware in the sporting goods section. So A-Locks, not bad. If you want aluminum, that's a good way to go. But I mean, there's really nothing more I can really explain about this. I mean, you probably had one of these growing up. You know, it's just, don't think these were just toys when you were a kid. These are really good, viable tools, especially for like 20 or 30 bucks. I mean, it's kind of hard to go wrong, you know? So that's my take on that. The next one, again, Walmart, pawn shops, Ace Hardware, Kershaw Blur. It's assisted. It's got a really good steel for the price. Sandvik 14C 28N. It's a liner lock design. It's got aluminum scales. It's got like these really nice like rubber inserts right here. The pocket clip looks trash. It's not deep carry, but it is comfortable to carry. It's this is a really good knife. It really is. It's got a really nice recurve here. It's going to be really good for push cuts. It's a very versatile little pocket knife. And you can pick these up anywhere from like 50 to 70 bucks. I think they are more expensive at Ace Hardware. But at Walmart, I picked this guy up for like $49.99. Yeah, absolutely. USA made, again. Speed safe, not really sure really what that is. I think it's, I honestly, I don't know. But it's an assisted knife. It's not automatic. So again, make sure your local law supply. If not, the Buck 110 would be my next option here. But, I mean, this is just such a good knife. I just couldn't pass it up. I really thought it was going to be underwhelming Walmart Kershaw. But it's not a Walmart Kershaw. I mean, people on Blade HQ, all sorts of knife enthusiasts push this knife. It's a really good beginner's knife. It's a really good steel, really good materials, really good design. Ken Onion design. I mean, it's just, yeah. I mean, this is a really solid knife for 50 bucks. You're getting a lot, especially USA made. Not bad at all. This is the olive green version. You can get it in black. Yeah. Super Steel's even, I think you can pick this knife up under 100 bucks in S30V even. Not bad. And that's a powdered Super Steel. Well, it used to be a Super Steel. Just a powdered steel. Next up, Leatherman's. You can pick these up at Ace Hardware all day, pawn shops. You can't get these at Walmart, at least in my experience you can. But these are all over the place at really every Ace Hardware I've ever been to. Just like the, just like the Swiss Army knife, it's a multi-tool. I mean, you can just get these in all sorts of configurations. This is the Wingman. This is my favorite. It has the scissors instead of the saw. I don't need a saw, but these scissors really do come in handy. I really do like having them. It's like $75 tool, and it's worth every penny. Comes with a pocket clip, so you can carry it in your pocket if you want to. If not, you can attach it to your belt, throw it in a pack, whatever have you. It comes with this really nice little case here. I mean, yeah, Leatherman's just all day. Any configuration, really. The Surge, you got the Sidekick, the Wingman, you got the Wave Plus. I mean, there's a whole bunch of options, man. So just check out Leatherman. Again, American made. They are a little pricey, I guess. Again, $420 on the steel for the blade, but it's a work knife. It's something you're gonna want to be able to resharpen. Something you want to be able to. You want to use it. You don't want to be scared to use it. These are tools. The next one up is going to be controversial. Look, this is a collection. We're starting off with a knife collection here. A lot of people laugh at defensive tactical knives, but to get a little taste of the knife world, you should have a purpose-driven tactical knife in your collection. In my favorite, under 100 bucks, really it's 30 bucks, man. Again, I picked this up at Ace Hardware. This is the Cold Steel Counterattack 2 boot knife. This thing is wicked, dude. It's got a chisel grind. I mean, look at that tip. And this thing is wild. This is a really, really good design. The guard is not weak like you think it would be. It's like this like Kraton Cray-X rubber. But, I mean, it's a really solid option. You can wear this as a neck knife. You can wear this as a boot knife. You can wear this as a belt knife. You can use this as a pocket fixed blade. I like to loop this through my my belt loops and then tie it off and put it in a pocket. Dude, this thing is very versatile. This is a very versatile little fixed blade neck knife. Just really whatever you want. It's a great little $30 knife. Oz 8A steel. It's like Japanese 8CR13 MOV. It's like $420, bottom of the line, but really when it comes to a defensive knife, you're not going to be using this as a tool, or at least you shouldn't be. This shouldn't be the only knife you have on you. You should at least pair this with, like, Victorinox or something. A dedicated, socially acceptable tool. This guy is going to be a one-and-done knife. This should be the knife you hope you never have to take out. It doesn't need to be in a crazy super steel. I think Oz 8A is perfectly fine, especially when it's made by Cold Steel. they've proven that they know what they're doing with Oz 8. It's plenty tough for the task at hand. It's going to get the job done, and I think it's a perfectly capable little knife, and I think it's really cool too. I really do. If you don't like the size, if you want something a little bigger, get the Counterattack 1. It's $50. This is $30. I think it's totally worth the money. It comes with a decent sheath. I would say it could be better. There is some rattle, and the Secure-X sheaths do dull your cold steels a little bit. It's just this plastic. But you know what? Could be worse. Could come with nothing. Could come with something way worse, actually, in my opinion. It comes with a nice bead. It's just beaded chain. It's just, I mean, what else can I say? It's a really good knife for $30. So that's really it, guys. This is the collection right here. I think this would be a great starting off point for you guys. I mean, really, everything on this table is of high quality. A lot of it's made in the United States, if that's important to you. They're all from good companies. We got Gerber, Victorinox, Cold Steel, Kershaw, and Leatherman. I mean, I think that this is a great, diverse collection. All sorts of blade steels. I mean, there's a lot of 420 here. But at the end of the day, it's really good stuff. I think it's a great starting off point, and I think it'll give you a taste of what the knife world has to offer, and you can build off this collection. You really can. I mean, there's just something here for everybody. You've got a pocket knife, you've got a little pocket multi-tool, you've got a regular multi-tool, you've got a defensive fixed blade, and you've got a all-purpose driven fixed blade. This is just a really good jumping off point, in my opinion. What do you guys think? See you next time.